Hola guys! Happy New Year! I hope it has been a good one for you guys. If not, press on, hang on, pray on. It should and will get better. Trust me, okay? Trust me. Anywho, I have a haul for you. Some haulage. Right before New Year's. After. It's not a lot of stuff because pickings were slim, as many folks were out buying everything up on the shelves right before Christmas and then right after Christmas. So this is stuff I've picked up since my last little video. And y'all can see a Dollar Tree baggie here. So I'm going to get into that first. For those of you guys that only want to see the Dollar Tree, I will show you that stuff first. Let's get into it. Okay. This came from a Dollar Tree that I don't normally go to, but that I love to go to if I'm in the area. And I'm glad I did, because even after I just did a serious nail polish lipstick makeup clear out, I couldn't resist these. I found the little Profusion beauty wallet. Excuse me, I'm still fighting something. So cute. It's the size of my palm, because some of you guys have been hauling or putting them on the Facebook Dollar Tree group, and they look super huge. I mean, this isn't a size to sneeze at or anything, but they're like palm size. This is the pink one. Comes with these shades. Very workable, I think, on most skin tones. I think. So I grabbed that one. Adorable. Geeked out. And they were the last two. I got that one. And this one. Shimmery loveliness. These are a little different somewhat. Yeah, you have more of a selection for smoky eyes working here. I thought they were so pretty. Totally geeked out. I'm trying to show you guys without glare. Totally geeked out. Really, really pretty. Let's see how big of a difference there is in the color, shall we? Yes, let's shall. Oh yeah, big time. Excuse me, that is so gross and rude. Is there? Well, there's some difference. Hey, they're only $1. And I just thought they were really, really cute. And I saw some of you guys hauling them, and I'm like, I'm never going to get those in my Dollar Tree. And I did. Not only that, I came across these smudge pots. And I hadn't seen smudge pots in a while. This is the e.l.f. smudge pot. Hi, Biscuit. You can use them as eyeshadow or eyeliner if you got the right little skinny brush. Can't really tell. This is a real pretty coppery looking brown. What I like to use them as is a primer just under my lid if I'm going to work like a deep eye. This year, guys, I'm going to show y'all how I clean up. Even if it's just one video. I'm going to do the hair, the contacts, the whole shebang, and show you guys other ways that I can look besides this way. But anyway, this is in the brownie points. Can y'all kind of tell? There you go. Y'all can kind of tell. And this one is a really pretty purple in Popping Party. This one you probably won't be able to tell without my destroying the package. But I hadn't seen these in a while. Let me see. How can I show? Yeah, it's just going to look brown. I hadn't seen these in a while. It's kind of more of a true color. And I'm glad that they're bringing them back out, because I really like these. And they don't, these particular ones don't look all dried out, because some of them that they had pulled out earlier in the year, some of the stuff, at least in my Dollar Trees, were already kind of dry and cakey, which sucked. So I just had to toss them, but these are nice and moist. Well, at least this one is not moist, but nice, and they're not cracked. I'm hoping this one is too, but for the sake of going too long, I'll just assume that it is and let you guys know if it's not. And then I didn't know they had these. If I've ever seen them, I'm not paying attention. The little e.l.f. nail polish remover pads. Went ahead and grabbed those just because they were there. And I found, now this might make some of you guys wonder about me, but I've always been a mystery crime buff. And this is a case that intrigued me as well as nauseated me and scared me to pieces. The Black Dahlia case. This is the Black Dahlia Avenger, the true story. One of the most notorious murders of the 20th century solved. I don't know if it's a play on the story. I'm not too sure, but according to the back, this detective has discovered who her killer was. And like I said, I'm not too sure if it's a play on the real story, but there's pictures in here of the crime scene and new discovered information that led the person to discover who really killed her. And I'm not going to tell y'all who they say did it in case you guys find it and want to read it. But yeah, that when I came across that, I was a little, should I or shouldn't I? But yeah, I'm very, very curious. And then I found Diggers. They had a whole bunch of movies, a lot of the ones that I've already gotten, but this one I had no idea of. I'd never heard of. Real Film Reviews called it entertaining, teeming with superb performances, and the Dallas Observer, hello Dallas, big D, called it an astounding cast. It says, a funny, heartfelt story about a tight-knit group of friends who try to maintain their small-town way of life in the face of enormous changes in 1970s Long Island. I hear Long Island, oh my god, I have to watch. Hunt and his best friends, Frankie Lozo, Cons, and Jack, are hard-living clam diggers whose livelihoods are threatened by an encroaching corporation forcing them to consider new directions in life. And I love the 70s. I love that it's in Long Island. I think I'm going to love it. It got good reviews. It won official selection at the Toronto Film Festival. So we're going to give that one a shot. And then The Burning Plain. Love heals, love absolves, love burns. Powerful, compelling, and shocking. Explosive performances by Pete Hammond from Los Angeles Times. It's the awesome Charlize Theron and Kim Basinger, both awesome women. Let's see. Charlize Theron and Kim Basinger star in this romantic mystery about hope, redemption, and second chances. Sylvia Theron is a woman out on the edge whose cool professional demeanor masks a deeply troubled, sexually charged storm within. When a stranger from Mexico confronts her with her mysterious past, she is launched into an emotional journey back to the defining moment of her life. Gina Basinger is a housewife trapped in a loveless marriage who finds solace and passion in an illicit affair. Though separated by time and great distances, these women find their lives linked by the forces of love and fate. Powerful, profound, according to Los Angeles Times. Various parts of the story converge perfectly like the pieces of a puzzle. Guilt is uncovered, emotional hang-ups addressed, and meaning restored to life by the Philadelphia Inquirer. You might go by the reviews. Some of these bigger reviewers do. You might not, but I do, and I am very, very rarely disappointed. And that is all I picked up at the Dollar Trees. Hold on one second, because I seriously think homeboy back here is trying to get my attention. Hold on. Okies dokies. I got both of them in here. He knows I'm making a video. He had to come in. Plus, he's been jumping all over my bed all evening. But anywho, that's all I got at the Dollar Tree. So my Dollar Tree devotees, I'm done. The cat just walked in. Did y'all see the living proof that my cat is now at my feet? Anywho, I'm going to move on next to very random things that I picked up, because at the very end, I'm going to show you a few little things that I picked up. Thrifting. Very random. We went to, where did we go today?
Big Lots.
Big Lots. We went to Big Lots just because we didn't want to come home. We get bored at home. So we went to Big Lots really, really fast. You guys, these movies are still ringing up $1.50. I don't know about all Big Lots, but my Big Lots, the $3 movies, are still ringing up $1.50. And I only found one that seemed kind of interesting. I kind of remembered that this one was supposedly funny back in the days. The best Farrelly Brothers movie since There's Something About Mary, Hall Pass. Wives give their husbands the hall pass for a few weeks to do whatever it is they want without any repercussions, blah, 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 blah. That might go very, very wrong, but apparently it does, and it's hilarious. So I picked that up, and then the only other bargain that I found, and I didn't want to leave empty-handed, was this threefer of Angel Soft Tissue for $2.30. I thought that was really good. I found Brothers on Blu-ray. I have it on DVD, but it was one of those pre-watched ones, like a lot of the stuff that I buy from somewhere, movie trading company or whatever, and it had a spot in it that kind of skips, and I've watched it enough to know that a part of it skipped. So I'm like, you know what, it was for something. They were clearing out their movies, and I had to get it because look at my Jakey is on it. Love my Jakey. So, $3 something, $4 something. I thought was an awesome price. Went to Target. My gosh, I need intervention, guys. I think I do, but you know what? Better movies than anything else I could get myself into. But went to Target, and I don't know if I told you guys, the doctors gave us Target gift cards for Christmas. And I'm spending it on, you know, lovely things at Target. I got Birdman. I love Michael Keaton. I got Birdman. I think this was on sale for $11, which is awesome. You save like $3 or $4. And then Copland. This is straight up old school, guys. Look at these folks in it. Are you kidding me? You got Stallone, Keitel, Liotta, De Niro in a cop movie. This movie got awesome reviews back in the day when it came out. Said it's Sylvester Stallone's best since Rocky. I personally thought Sylvester Stallone was awesome in Rocky. A lot of people here, you think Stallone is an actor. Stallone's not an actor. Yes, he is. You just got to catch him in the right kind of thing. If you really, really watch him in Rocky, he's a good actor. But Liotta and Keitel, come on, and De Niro, who are we kidding? It was on Blu-ray for $5, so I grabbed that. And then the only other thing I found there, and I'm telling you guys, we're walking around these stores aimlessly. One, because we go stir crazy in the house. And two, just because you never know what you're going to find. I came across these Glade cheer candles. And the scent is amber and bergamot. Bergamo. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Can you all see that? I have no idea how to pronounce it. But I really like the smell. It reminds me of church. It reminds me of the candles lit in church when I was growing up. I don't know. I like it. Whatever that bergamot is, I like it. My little one decided he's going to hightail it back out and watch TV. And this one is still in here. Okay. Then, as I was doing a sort of clean out on all types of things, I came across 2 gift cards that still had 2 gift cards from earlier in the year that still had some money on them. And altogether, it was like a little over $30 on 2 gift cards. So I went to Movie Trading Company. Just like I went a little nuts making sure that I had every movie Jake Gyllenhaal has ever made, I realized my Matthew McConaughey collection is a little short. Now, I have a lot of great movies of his and a lot of horrible movies of his, but there were some that I'd wanted to watch and I didn't have, and Movie Trading Company is awesome to find these kind of hard to find movies. So I found Newton Boys, which I remember watching years ago and really liking, but I didn't have it, for $3.99. Frailty, which I absolutely have been wanting to watch. It's a story of an old murder. Matthew McConaughey, he may know, may not know who did it. Was it him? Was it somebody else? We don't know. But it's him telling the story of a brutal murder that happened back in the day, and that was $4.99. I've been wanting to replace my Lesson Zero VHS with a DVD, but I couldn't find one anywhere. Other than Amazon, and Amazon had it for like between $14 and $20, and I didn't want it that bad. So when I found it for $5.99, I grabbed it. And then this one, I didn't want to pay this much for it just because I'm always in a thrifty mindset. But it is such an awesome movie, and it's brand new. And considering it's hard to find anywhere for cheaper than that, I went ahead and paid the $10 for The Last Picture Show. I love, love, love this movie. I'm looking for Come Back to the Five and Dime, Jimmy Dean. I love that movie, and I would love to find that one for $10 too, but that's my go-to. But that's my future gonna make me happy dance movie if I ever find it. I could go on Amazon and buy it right now, but I kind of like the thrill of the hunt, like this one. I didn't expect to find it. If you guys have not watched The Last Picture Show, please, please, please watch it. Google it, YouTube it. It's friggin' awesome. It's all black and white. It's Sybil Shepherd and Timothy Bottoms, Jeff Bridges, Ellen Burstyn, looking gorgeous as ever, Cloris Leachman, young as all get out, and playing kind of a racy character in it. But it's just a really, really great movie. So I grabbed that. And then the only other thing that I have to show you guys is our are a few things that I picked up thrifting. Very few. I was shocked. I know. I went to Thrift Town. I did find a little dude 2 really nice denim shorts, and I know it's 30 degrees, but one is a pair of Calvin Klein and the other is Levi's, just denim shorts for the summer, and a little Abercrombie t-shirt, really, really cute, but they're in the laundry. The one pair of shorts is $1.99, the other pair of shorts was 99 cents, and the shirt was $1.99. Very, very cute, just a little something different for summer. And then I found this thingy, and I almost didn't get it because I figured shadow box, don't need it. But it's not really a shadow box. It's one of these where you put a jersey in. It is a t-shirt display frame. And once I realized what it was, I went ahead and got it because he has an awesome little Emmitt Smith jersey that he's getting a little too big for. But it is still in awesome condition, and it's a Cowboys jersey, and it's Emmitt Smith, okay? Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, those were my dudes. That was when I was hardcore deep into the Cowboys. I still am, don't get me wrong, win or lose, I'm still a Cowboy fan, but the Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman days were my heyday with them, and this little jersey is, I'm gonna keep it forever and ever, so I'm gonna put it in here, and that was $3.99. And these little things usually aren't $3.99 anywhere. The next thing I'm going to show you, I've already started to use it because I've had it a couple days. Please don't laugh. Please don't judge. And please don't call me vain. The last thing I am is vain. I'm very insecure. So when I have what I call a pretty moment and the camera's around, I will take a picture. And the kitty cat is going to knock you guys down. So hang on. And so I've already put this into use. Don't laugh. Really, I'm not vain. It's just going with kind of the theme that's happening in my bathroom. All of a sudden, a lot of silver and a lot of silver has worked its way into my bathroom, which is lilac and gray and now silver. So when I saw this, look at the frame first. It's kind of old Hollywood glamoury, and this was me, guys, like 7 years ago. See, I only have one chin. This is me 7 years ago, and these are just various prints of pictures that I had in another frame, actually, and I was like, you know what, I don't really need to be looking at myself that much, so I put it in, it was actually in the garage. The picture frame was in the garage, but then I'm like, what the heck am I gonna put in here? And because my bathroom is my personal space with all my makeup and all of that, and it's very, very girly, and I'm slowly trying to figure out how to put Audrey in there, my Audrey print. It's just turning into a very chi-chi girly bathroom, and when you're chi-chi and girly, you display yourself. So that's me 7 years ago. About 7, yeah. So I got that, and that was $1.99. I like that. I thought that would be pretty in there. Then I went to Goodwill, and Goodwill was picked over like nobody's business. I mean, there was nothing there, but I didn't want to leave empty-handed, so this was in the jewelry counter. It's green enamel with white enamel flowers and little blingy stonies. Their jewelry selection is way cheaper than Thrift Town. Thrift Town's jewelry is anywhere between $5.99 to $9.99, but they have a lot of it. Goodwill's jewelry is way cheaper. This is $3.99, but it's hit and miss. And when I saw this, I fell in love with it and had to have it. It looks really, really tiny. I'm like, there's no way it's going to fit. But it does, and it even has wiggle room. So I grabbed that. I thought it was gorgeous to add to my enamel collection. I found this bad boy. Isn't it cute? It has this huge long strap for cross-bodying purposes. And I fell in love with it. It looked like the old school Dooney and Burke bags. And it's really nicely made. It's really soft leather. And it has a little wear to it. Like see right here? Where the leather's gotten kind of rubbed on and shredded. And then down here, you have some fading on the leather. So what I was going to do is I was going to take a black permanent marker to fill in this little shreddy spots. And then either stain the bottom with coffee grounds or tea bags. And then I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take a leather wipe to it, and I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to leave the fading and all that as is, because I think it adds to the charm of it. It's leather. It's not supposed to be pristine. Leather wears, and worn leather, I think, is very, very pretty. But it's a really nice little bag. I have it stuffed with newspaper just so you guys could get the shape of it. But it has a really, really long strap. Very pretty. And it was $1.99. So grab that. And then the last thing I picked up were these shoes. And yes, they are this crazy salmon color. What else is this color called? It's not salmon. It has another name. I can't remember off the top of my head. But it's a 3-inch heel. And after I broke my toe, I really, really, really can't function very well on a 5-inch heel anymore. It puts way too much pressure on my toes. So my foot ends up hurting and cramping. Well, one of them, because I broke a toe on only one foot. So a 3-inch is doable and they're comfortable. I can work with a 3-inch. They're way more comfortable. If I had to run, I can run in a 3-inch. 5-inch, you kind of had to scoot if you ever had to run for anything. Yeah, they're Alfani, however you pronounce it. I'm not sure. I recognize that brand from the mall. But I just thought they were really pretty. Coral. That's the other color for this. What did I call it? Salmony? Coral. It's a little brighter to my eyeballs than the camera's picking up, but I just thought they were really pretty. And these were $4. These were... They were in the $4 bin. But I thought they were really pretty, and I have a dress for summer that I think those would look really, really pretty with. If I want to dress the dress up, if I want to dress the dress down, I have some coral colored flippy flops that are really, really pretty. But that is everything. I just wanted to show you guys all that stuff. I really need to put little dude down. We were out at my friend's house, and he played with their little boy, and he is just winding down. So, till my next go around, once again, I hope you guys are having an awesome start to y'all's new year. Thanks for hanging in there with me. My old subbies, my new subbies. You're gonna say goodnight? Yes. My old subbies and my new subbies, for all of you guys just now finding me and coming on board. Welcome to my crazy train. Thanks for watching and all the support and all the love and all the comments. Y'all know I love talking to you guys, chatting to you guys, commenting with you guys. So until my next go around, what are you gonna say? You wanna say Happy New Year to everybody?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.
Good night.
Let's push the button.